بالذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون. Do you think that the people who know and the people who do not know are equal? They can never be equal. What we see in our daily life, we meet a lot of mu'mineen, but then we see certain faults, and let's not say faults, but the mu'mineen, if they're already up to the standards of the true Shia religion. And we see parents when they are worried about their children, when we live in a Western world, how they can relate to the Western world as well as the religion. How can these two things go together? I believe that if you give the knowledge, the right knowledge to the kids, to the children, they will never ever go the other way. So it is very important for us to look at this in depth and to give importance to the future of our kids. Now, I'd like to introduce the curriculum that we have. It has been designed by a dedicated team of scholars, of ulama from the UK, and it basically covers the fiqh, and like some of us, some of the brothers and sisters have already mentioned, like the beliefs and akhlaq. Akhlaq is also very important. It makes a human being a better human being. So, I mean, even if they later on in their lives they become engineers and doctors or IT experts or maybe AI professionals, they will be successful in their life because they are very good human beings, and they know that being the Shia of Ali ibn Abi Talib, they are required to work hard, and people should benefit from them, and no harm will come to anyone from them. So there will be an asset not just to the place of work, but also to the community at large, and also their family members. The main thing that we need to understand is that this curriculum, it teaches the children, if you can imagine a building where there are bricks, and if you can imagine a building where there are gaps in the building, so that building is going to be kind of like shaky. But if it is built on a strong foundation, and you put a brick on top of one brick on top of the other, so there won't be any missing things. So they're going to learn the religion in that kind of a manner. So when they grow up, inshallah, they will be successful human beings. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, first of all, I should have thanked the ulama for taking their time out. I think it is a great honor that Maulana Agha Masudi is here, and he's traveled a long way, maybe like about 2 hours or 3 hours to get there. And with his help, and I'm very thankful to him, and I'm very thankful to my friend Maulana Najafi Saab, as you already know, that he's a Director of Education in JCC. And there are other ulamas who couldn't make it because one of the, Maulana's wife was sick, so he couldn't come. But we have a team of ulama. So each of the ulama, every single month, we're going to have a visitor in our madrasa. These alims will come and they will check, the standard of the school, and they will guide us. So I'm very thankful to the ulama for accepting, to come here. And as we already know, I don't know of any madrasa that is run by a group of scholars, where the scholars, the Shia ulama, they come forward for the kids. They know that these kids are our future. So they're willing to come and participate in this most important goal that we have. And last but not the least, I'd like to thank the administration of Dar-e Abbas School, the members of the Dar-e Abbas School, all of them who worked really hard. Brother Haider is sitting right in front of me, has worked very hard. Sister Zaidi, Sister Batul, and I forget the names, the ladies who are there, and the faculty, teachers from the men's side. So I'd like to thank all, and the volunteers who have agreed to come forward, and they're going to volunteer. There's lots of stuff in the school that's required. And let me be very clear that I'm going to supervise this to the best of my capability, and I will make sure that the standard of the school is maintained. The teachers teach the kids in a proper manner, which I'm sure that they will. And we're not going to the previous, the old school kind of teaching methods. We're not going to give them huge books to carry on. We'll give them just loose pages at the end of each lesson. The teacher will come prepared. They will teach the kids. When they go, they will have some reading material to take home. And the school will obviously begin with the Quran, the Quranic recitation, which is very important to have the correct pronunciation. You might be praying for your whole life, but if your pronunciation is not correct, and you've never made the effort to make that pronunciation correct, your namaz is void. So if there's no namaz in your life, imagine what kind of human being that will be. So therefore, it's very important to have these things to be part and parcel of our kids. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He helps us, that He guides us, and especially the Imam of our time, صاحب الأسر والزمان أجل الله تعالى فرجه الشهيد. May He guide us, because without His help, we are unable to do anything. It is only because of His help that we are able to do certain things. Jesus recite us love salawat.